I am not a fan of the leadership coaching profession. Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Mike Andrew. If you can allow me to speak about a topic that I brought up a few times in the past, it's about leadership coaching and the leadership coaching profession. And this is going to be very controversial for those in the profession because I'm going to start out by saying this. I am not a fan of the leadership coaching profession. And I've done a lot of coaching. I'm not a fan. And if you want, let me get into some specifics. I can't tell you how many times I see on LinkedIn coaches, leadership coaches, that position themselves as transforming CEOs. Really. And they've never been in management themselves, yet they claim that they can transform CEOs or that they can transform organizations. Really. I mean, if they could really do that, they'd be in huge demand and they'd be making a lot of money. But the people that claim that generally, most of them do not have corporate management or executive experience. So it's not a credible profession. Now, I've vetted and brought in coaches in different companies, and I never asked, well, I have to ask at the end about if they have any certifications, but I could care less. What I care about is, do they have corporate management, corporate executive experience? Because how can a coach from the outside sit in front of executives with any credibility if they've never been there, done that? They cannot empathize with what keeps them awake at night. That's really important. And the coaching profession will say, well, it's not about that. It's about being able to listen. Of course it is. Every leader, every coach should be able to listen. And it's about asking questions. Well, it is, to a point, just to a point. If you want to see some examples, go on YouTube and do a search for certified coaches or ICF, International Coaching Federation, coaching. And I watched, well over, I think, 40 videos. And when I watch these coaches on video demonstrating how to coach, I want to jump into the screen because all they do is ask questions. And they get nowhere. They literally get nowhere. If they acted like that in front of the executives I know, they wouldn't last 15 minutes. You have to ask good questions, of course. You have to listen, of course. But you've got to balance it with perspective and insight. And when I talk to all these executives over the years, they don't know what the coaching profession is about. But you know what they want? They're expecting, not only do they want, but they're expecting a thought partner that can provide perspective and insight and confidence. Now, to get there, yes, you have to ask questions. You got to understand the context. You got to get them to think it through. I get it. But you also have to balance that with providing perspective and insight. And you only get